We at St John Ogilvie as we are doing a project on the Commonwealth Games. We've been learning about
Twitter,
interviewing skills,
Skype,
YouTube,
social media,
Go, blogs,
iPad software,
Facebook.
Hello Primary 6 and 7 at St John Ogilvie School.
Hello Lee!
How did it feel standing on the podium after winning a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games?
It was an incredible feeling. To get a Commonwealth medal is something very special. It was my first major championship medal, which made it even more special, and the fact that my family were in the stadium supporting me added that little bit more to it as well.
How did it feel when you met the Queen?
It was really interesting. I actually initially wasn't too bothered about meeting the Queen, but when I got there and was introduced to her, I was actually very excited. It was strange to be in the presence of someone who is such an icon and someone that pretty much everyone in the world knows who they are.
Did you speak to the Queen?
She asked us a question. She said she was introduced to us and she was told that we were from Scotland, and she said to us, "You must have found Athens frightfully warm," which at that point we said, yes, it was very warm.
Who was your idol when you were younger?
When I started out in athletics, I remember the Barcelona Olympics, and the medals that the British team won there came from Sally Gunnell, who won the 400 hurdles at the women's, and Linford Christie, who was the men's 100 metre champion at the time, both Brits. So they were sort of my idols, because they were the first people I had seen competing at such a high level and being so successful.
Where do you keep your medals?
My gran actually has all my medals. They're all framed and on her wall, so there's none in my house.
What advice would you give a young athlete today?
I would tell them to sort of try different sports, lots of different sports. When I was growing up, I did swimming, I did netball, volleyball, and I also did figure skating before I came to athletics. And even when I started in athletics, I also enjoyed a variety of the disciplines which athletics has. I used to do high jumping, I would do sprints, I was part of the relay team, part of the 4x1. I did the shot put and the long jump for my club, so I tried all the different sports before finding the one that I liked the most and the one that sort of suited me the most.
When you found your sport, do you feel you had to give up a lot to be dedicated to it?
Yeah, being an athlete is a full-time job, and it means adapting your lifestyle around your sport. You have to make a lot of sacrifices along the way. When sort of my friends, were out socialising, a lot of the times I wasn't able to join them because I would be competing the next day, or I had a training session the next day. But to be honest, I was quite happy to give up those things because athletics gave me a lot more. I got a lot more out of it by making those sacrifices, so I'd happily make them again.
What is your diet like when you are training?
It's balanced and it's healthy. I eat a lot of sort of meats and I eat a lot of vegetables, are the main sort of components of my diet, but I just tend to have a nice healthy balanced diet. I still eat sort of some sweets and chocolate, but small amounts. I wouldn't be eating that sort of thing every day. I'm quite a strong believer that what you put into your body you'll get out of it. So if you're putting fruit and vegetables and stuff that's very nutritional, your body will perform much better, as opposed to if you're putting rubbish in like crisps and sweets and fizzy juice. Your body's not going to perform as well, so it's important that you put good nutrition in order to get the best out of your body.
How often were you training?
I train 6 days a week. On 4 of those days I would do 2 sessions, so in total I was doing 10 sessions a week, which is tough and it's quite a lot, and recovery is just as important.
Are you sad that you're not competing in the Commonwealth Games this year?
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sort of born and raised in Glasgow, and not far from the Hampden Football Stadium, which is going to be the venue for the athletics. So it is sad that I won't be competing there, but I'll definitely be involved in the games. Not sure doing what exactly, but I'll definitely still be there and be part of the games.
And Ethan's a little bit older. Will you encourage him to become an athlete? And if you do, would you train with him?
I will encourage him to do sport, and I'll encourage him to be physically active, but it'll be entirely his decision as whether he wants to do athletics or whether he would prefer to do another sport. But I think the important thing is making sure that he does something and he does some sort of physical activity on a daily basis, just to make sure that he's healthy and, you know, happy.
Will you be celebrating the Commonwealth Games this year?
I don't know actually. I'm still looking to see what I'm going to be doing and what part I'm going to play in the games. But if I'm not doing anything work-wise at the games, I'll certainly be watching it and I'll certainly be spectating and cheering on the Scottish athletes.
Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us. We're all very excited about the Commonwealth Games and about our interview with you. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We hope you enjoyed our film. Thank you for watching.